Hi guys, it's Shinjini and today we are doing my everyday skincare and a really simple, easy, go-to makeup look. Okay, so I'm right out of the shower and I've already cleansed my face, so we can go in with the skincare. The first thing that I use is a serum. This is the Kiehl's Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution. It's this little guy. So a few drops of this and we just tap that just like that. Next step of skincare definitely is moisturizer. I have this little baby travel sized one. I love carrying travel sized products when I'm in a hotel right now. So I love having travel sized products when I'm traveling because carrying full size things just increases your weight, and then I'm so worried that it's gonna break in the bag and go all over my stuff. I swear by moisturizer. I really do. I have sort of an oily-ish skin, and I used to be really scared of using a lot of moisturizer throughout the day because I thought it would just make me more and more oily. But I read somewhere that people who don't hydrate their skin with moisturizer on a daily basis and regularly, you are actually training your skin to get even oilier. The science behind that is you're not giving your skin the amount of hydration that it requires, so it overproduces oil and you get an even oilier skin, so you're not really helping any cause. So it's really important for you to moisturize your face whether you have an oily skin or not. So please use moisturizer. It's important. Okay, we're gonna keep the skincare really simple, and I'm just gonna use this final skincare product, which is the most important and my favorite skincare product. It's a sunscreen. It's the Kiehl's Ultralight Daily UV Defense. It's currently my favorite sunscreen. I think it works great under makeup because other sunscreens I've seen they tend to get really greasy and get really shiny and just not look as great under makeup, and I have already an oily-ish skin, so having something that's gonna look greasy and make me look really sweaty and shiny throughout the day is definitely not something that I go for. So I like this one a lot. It's really light, but it's an SPF 50+, so you're getting the protection without any of the greasiness. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. I always put a little bit on my hands as well, and also my neck, because I think those are areas that people usually ignore, but you start to show aging signs first by your neck and by your chest. So it's really important to bring SPF down to your neck and your chest and your hands as well. So I do a little bit of that. That's pretty much it for the skincare business, but of course I'm going to end it with some lip balm. This is also a sunscreen containing lip balm. It has SPF 15. It also has vitamin E, and this is I think currently my favorite lip balm. I go through a lot of lip balms. I get really dry lips mostly because of dehydration. I'm not the greatest at drinking water, so I get a lot of dry chapped lips, so I need to have a lip balm to take care of that. And as a result of that, I have 50 in my bag, but this is my current favorite. It's the Body Shop Vitamin E Moisture Care Lip Protection something. I leave the lip balm on for the rest of my routine, so that when I do get the lipstick, I have plump and moisturized lips that aren't cracking and gross. Okay, before we start the makeup, I'm just gonna get these little no crease clips, and I'm just gonna quickly do that because I recently got bangs and they are out of control most of the time, and it is a deal to manage them. But these guys have been my best friend ever since I got the bangs, so I always put these in before I put on my makeup first step of makeup is actually something that is very new to my routine, and that is foundation. I know that sounds like really dumb, like how can foundation be a new addition to my makeup routine? But this is probably the first bottle of foundation that I've bought for myself. I usually just go in with like a BB cream or like a tinted moisturizer. I just never liked the way foundation looks on my skin. I'm very skincare over makeup and I don't like covering up my skin. But I saw this at the store when I went shopping the last time, and the guy at the counter told me that this would be really light coverage, so I got it, and it's pretty good actually. I use this big beauty blender to like blend it out. I like a really natural coverage, so this one's great for that. Don't go by my makeup technique, you guys. I'm almost not sure of what I'm doing most of the time when I do my makeup, because I started getting into makeup no more than 4 years ago, and I'm still not really good at doing it, but I try. I'm just interested in makeup, so I try to pick up like tips and tricks and techniques from my friends, watching them and just seeing the techniques that they use and learning the science of why you do things the way you do them, I think has been such a great experience. So I think I'm getting better, you know, you guys. Also, I'm so sorry if I keep looking like over there. It's just that the mirror's over there and I can't see myself like on the viewfinder, so it's really hard for me to see if I'm blending this out or not. I think it looks pretty good, but the lighting here is a little bit weird, so I can't really tell. Okay, next up is concealer. I use two. I use a beige, like a more beige one, and like a pinker one. The pink cancels out darkness and the beige one just evens it out. So I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-hour concealer for the beige one, and I'm just using Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline for the pinker one. I just do like a dot, like it's just a dot like there and there, like that. Just like that, and I basically just like to blend that in with my finger. I just think that using your fingers when you do your makeup just gives you like a more natural finish. I could be wrong, but I just think that it gives me a more natural finish as opposed to if I would be using a beauty blender or a brush. Also, I'm lazy. Going in with the second one now, I'm gonna do like the very tiny amount because this one's like really high coverage and I don't want it to look cakey, so just like that much. Okay, concealer is done. We are looking fresh. We don't look like we haven't slept in 5 years, because Lord knows that I haven't. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of loose powder to just set that concealer so it doesn't crease. And I just take this baby little beauty blender and I just go under my eye. I take like almost no powder. I'll dab like onto the box and then I'll basically just, you know, scrape the ends, and like then whatever's left like on the sponge, I'll take that and just dab. Also, as you'll notice, I didn't really go in with the concealer for the rest of my face. I have this like little hormonal pimple action going on over here. I don't break out very often. I just break out like once a month. I get hormonal pimples, and there is nothing I can do to prevent them. Like, I've tried everything, but they'll just show up anyway. So this morning I woke up with this little guy and that dude over there, and I've worked towards embracing that and just not get as affected as I used to. I mean, I still try to make it look a little better. I'll do like a cold compress or put like tea tree oil or something, but I don't let myself get consumed by the fact that, oh my god, I have a pimple, my whole face is destroyed. That's what I used to be like. Thankfully not like that anymore. Okay, next up I've got brows, and I know I do like things a little bit weird and like upside down, but I'm just gonna quickly fill these guys actually like my weakest link in makeup. I think was brows. I could never do it. I do not know how to find the right shade or how to fill them in. And then my best friend Anna Khan, she came up to me on one of my birthdays and she took me shopping to Sephora, and that's when I actually bought my first brow product. It was my 17th birthday, and I bought this Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which has literally been my favorite ever since. This is not that because they did not have my shade like the last time I went to check, but it's been my favorite ever since. I'm in the shade 4, I believe. And she took me shopping and she was like, okay, we are doing your brows, like you need to learn to do your brows, you know. And the second thing that I'm doing is I'm just gonna take some of this brow gel. This is the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit, and I'm just gonna lightly brush these babies up and out. On days when I wear no makeup, this is probably the only thing that I'll do to my brows. I'll just like brush them up with some clear brow gel, and that's about it. So I got this palette as a gift like last week, and this is also a very new addition to my makeup. I never used to wear eyeshadow. I would just take my lip color and just like dab it on my eyes. I could not be bothered, but I got this as a present, so I thought I'd use it today. So I'm just gonna go in with this really like you know, light brown shade and just dab that in and just, you know, and I'm just going into my crease. With eyeshadow, I can definitely tell you that I do not know what I'm doing. I literally just pick up like whatever color seems most interesting to me, and it's a safe game with this palette because it's basically just all nudes, so I can't go too wrong. Like even if I do mess up, I imagine it's not gonna look too bad. So I just go in with like the safe colors, like a light brown or a taupe or like a really dark brown for the line and stuff like that, and just hope for the best. And next I think I'm just gonna go in with this like light peachy color like right over there, and I'm just gonna take that, brush the excess, and just go in over here like right by my inner corner, like near my tear duct, and just very lightly go in with that. And last step, just because we're playing around with this palette, there's this coppery shade that I'm very intrigued by. So I'm just gonna take like some, oh that is pigmented, oh boy. I'm just gonna take like a little bit on my ring finger, and I'm going out to dinner so I can look like a little bit glitzy without looking insane. And I'm just gonna tap that on the very center of my lid. Okay, that is looking okay. So I'm gonna put this away. Next up, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I was gonna do like liner, but I'm afraid it's gonna look a little too much. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of mascara and just do my top lashes. I never mascara my bottom lashes because they're just too short and they just look like spider legs when I do mascara them, so I've just stopped doing them altogether. And next we come to my favorite part of the makeup, which is blush. It is my favorite makeup product. I could have bare skin and just have blush. I love blush. I use way too much, and I don't care. In the wise words of Madison Beer, I can look like a forest fairy and look like a cartoon character with the amount of blush that I have. By the time I'm done with blush, I have like clown cheeks and a clown nose, but hey, at least a really cute clown, right? So no regrets. Okay, so after blush, I just go in with this setting spray. It's the e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set setting spray, and I just give it a little shake and just go in like. Alrighty, so I think we are ready to take these babies out, and okay. So the clips are out and we just have one thing left to do, which is lipstick. And I love lipstick. I know we don't really show our lips more often because we wear masks all the time, but I wear lipstick nonetheless. Like, I'll put on lipstick beneath the mask, I don't care. And specifically, I have this one lipstick which is literally my signature color, which is also by Smashbox. It's this beautiful peachy shade. I have two-toned lips. Like, my outer lip is a lot darker than like my inner lips, so it looks like I overline my lips, but I really don't. And then I just go in with my finger and just tap that in. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and maybe learned a little something. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!